Okay, so you're thinking about studying in Austria. That's awesome. I bet you're already like picturing yourself, I don't know, walking around in Vienna or like skiing in the Alps. But before you go buy a plane ticket,
Uh-huh.
we got to talk about the visa. It's like
Yeah.
this thing you got to get to study there. And we've got like 5 different official websites that tell you everything you got to know.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it's a lot to read.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
ton of information.
So we're going to like break it down, make it easy.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got stuff from the Austrian Federal Ministry,
Okay.
and that like gives you the big picture
Yeah.
of their immigration policies.
Mhm.
Then there's this thing called the OED, which
Mhm.
is like this agency that helps international students
Yeah.
and researchers.
Yeah, so the OEAD is super helpful. It's not just about visas.
Okay.
They actually have a whole section just for researchers with information on like fellowships
Oh,
and how to extend your visa if you're doing research, and even networking events. So if you're planning on doing any research along with your studies, you should definitely check that out.
yeah, that makes sense. I also saw that the Study in Austria website has like a ton of FAQs.
Yeah, it's really comprehensive.
It even talks about bringing your pets.
I know, right?
Who wouldn't want to bring their like dog or cat to Austria?
Exactly. They cover everything. Like finding a place to live, opening a bank account, figuring out the healthcare system, like all the practical stuff you got to know.
That's so helpful. Okay, so we've got an idea of the websites now.
Right.
Let's talk about what you need for the visa.
All right.
It seems like the basics are proof that you got accepted to a school in Austria,
Yeah.
proof that you have money,
Mm-hmm.
and health insurance. Is there anything that like
Yeah.
people mess up on a lot?
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people think their documents are good enough. Without actually checking the specifics, Austria is very particular about what they need. For
Right.
example, for proving you have enough money, it's not enough to just show a bank statement.
Oh, really?
They have a specific amount you need to have, which depends on your nationality and how long you're staying,
So it's different for everyone.
pretty much.
Okay.
But the exact requirements are all listed on migration.gv.a.
That makes sense.
So there's no confusion.
And speaking of things being different for different people, it looks like the process is different for EU and non-EU students.
Yes, that's mainly about residence permits. EU citizens don't need a visa to enter Austria, but if they're staying for more than 3 months, they have to register for a residence permit. But non-EU citizens need to apply for a student visa before they even get to Austria.
Okay, so it's like 2 separate processes.
Exactly.
And that website, migration.gv.at, explains it all.
Yes, it has all the details.
So there was this one thing we saw while going through all these websites, and we're not really sure what it means.
Oh, yeah.
It said to make short video. And we were like, what does that even mean?
I know it's kind of vague. My best guess is that it's about like a video introduction.
Like a video of yourself?
Yeah, like where you talk about yourself and why you want to study in Austria. Some countries are doing that now to get to know the applicants better.
Interesting.
Or maybe it's about like making videos while you're in Austria, like for a vlog or something.
So how do we figure out what it actually is?
I would contact the Austrian embassy or a consulate in your home country. They would have the most up-to-date information.
Good idea. So to wrap this all up, it seems like the key to getting this visa is to be super organized.
Yes, definitely.
Start early, get your documents together, double-check everything, make sure you have the right requirements based on your nationality and what you're studying. And if you're not sure about something, just ask.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid to reach out for help.
Austria wants international students, and these resources are there to help you. Just remember, the visa is just the first step to what will hopefully be an amazing experience. Studying in Austria.
I love that. Now they've got your paperwork sorted. Why not start thinking about that video? You know? The one we don't really know what it's for. Maybe it'll be your first Austrian masterpiece. You never know.